medically. Like, not every miscarriage is in your home or anything like that. So they obviously have tools and stuff. You have to consent to have things like that done. So you have to give consent in order to have any procedure done.
This procedure went well. It's just the wording. It doesn't from a doctor. Do you know what I mean? Procedure went well. Well, what procedure? You haven't had a procedure. There's no procedure stated on here. It says surgical management of miscarriage was discussed and consented. So it's discussed and consented, right? So, but it would usually state what procedure you had. Boom, boom, boom. All your blood tests, everything you've had in that E&E, there's nothing on here. This is just useless information, to be honest with you. And it doesn't even state your name on this. What else? Wait a minute.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh, here's another big one. There's no doctor name. A doctor would always sign, they might not always sign it, but they'll always have a name as to who you saw, your doctor. There's no doctor here. No doctor on this at all. And that's and they would always have Dr. So-and-so, that senior, always. They haven't put that on there. So yeah, so it doesn't say that you've had any abdominal pain or anything like that, or apart from the bleeding,
Does this sound like anything that I've said to her or messaged her about, or any of those things that she tries to say? She tries to rewrite history, you see. You do hear that from a lot of creators in regards to this one, that she tries to rewrite history. This is her doing all of this off her own back. All her. But in the 2026, she wants to say that, well, I only started to believe it because EQ messaged me. No, I never messaged you anything. You weirdo.
To me, it's very vague. It doesn't mean anything, this letter.
Remember, you can't be controlled or manipulated or any of those things. So take accountability for the things you have said and done on this app, and I'll continue to show every single night exactly what type of person you are. The more you talk about me, the more you play my performance lives and make them out to be real, and that's what I've said as Chelsea Harwood. No. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, my love.
And this is going by what you sent, Corey. Well, maybe there is pages, I don't know, but this is what she's shown, and this is what I have seen. Do you know what I mean? And, at the end of the day, clinical summary, then you got plan. I think it would be in the middle, to be honest. I think it would be in the middle of that letter, and it's not. So I question all of that, to be honest. I question the whole thing. I think it's I'm entitled to it. I think it's a setup. Yeah.
Hi, beautiful.
And listen, I could be wrong. You have your own opinion. That's mine. And there's no discharge date. Well, no, there could be a discharge date. She's deleted it. She's scribbled it out. So, to me, why would you scribble a date out? No, I'm not putting you in the box, Talia. Absolutely not. I'm entitled to that, to my opinion. Talia, you said you went to Guildford Hospital. So Corey sat there and said you was in the hospital near me. There's no even address on that hospital, on that letter. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that's just my gut instinct.
That's exactly what you just said.
Boxer.
What are you raving about now?
Well, I've just gone through the evidence that I was sent. I was sent last night. That's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, go on.
Right, you've deleted the dates.
Yeah, do you know why? Because that stupid Canadian buffoon is telling people to ring the hospital. So I don't want people knowing the dates and knowing my address, and I've scribbled out everything that's personal. But don't you worry, Angie. Because
the thing is, they tell you the hospital will never give information out to anybody.
I don't want anybody.
Have still been phoning the hospital.
They have been ringing the hospital 60 phone calls yesterday. That's an early pregnancy.
Okay, don't put the address on.
That is an early pregnancy unit that people need to get through because of an emergency, and the phone line was engaged all morning. These are the reasons I cross it out. But don't you worry.
What hospital did you go to?
Don't you? I will come to you
Yeah,
today.
Talia, ask me what
At
hospital
12
was it?
o'clock, I will be at your
Talia, what
door.
hospital? Just say what hospital was it?
No, because I don't want people ringing the fucking
But
hospital.
you already said on live what hospital it was. But you can't even remember what you said?
Why do I need to tell people, right, Angie, you've seen me with pictures in a fucking hospital bed. What is wrong with you?
And badger notes. And
You've seen my badger notes. You've seen my discharge letter. You've seen pictures of a bloody miscarriage, for God's sake. You've seen cannulin bruises in my arms. What more do you want from me?
That's my opinion.
I will be at your door at 12 o'clock
You'll be at my door.
on my life.
Piss off. Piss off,
With
you
the-
liar. You mocked.
Let's see.
You mocked it.
Let's see.
Yeah, you have.
You
mocked
fucking-
it.
You fucking
Angie.
Yeah, my-
Stop.
You're
Stop.
both sick. You and Big
Angie, on my life, at 12 o'clock today, I will
you
be on your
mocked it,
doorstep.
didn't you? You two mocked it.
You are fucking so you.
Don't go Vic, stuck
You're
on
just
so
so-
colours.
So
Right,
you
fucking-
are making us. That's our baby. You're talking. You are making us so depressed. You are making us so upset. We have a house here full of people that you are making absolutely devastated. You're an animal. You're a horrible person. You pretend
You know,
to
I
care
didn't sleep
and you
last
don't.
night. You know, I didn't sleep last night, Tally. How could someone so
I am shaking.
mocking
I am
myself?
shaking with anger right now, and I swear on my life, I will be at your door at 12.
piss off and you'll be arrested, love?
Well,
Get
I
out.
hope they get.
Get out.
To,
Go
I
mock
hope
someone
they
else.
get to
You
you
mocked it,
before
didn't
I do.
You mocked it. You're a liar.
Wow.
So where in that is that anything to do with me, like she tried to claim? My individual experience was my own. And she's even verified that the blame was put on me initially. Because we were all arguing at the time. So mine was a reaction. And like I say, the next day I donated £500 to Women's Aid. Apologised to everybody, including Talia. Because I didn't believe it at first. Whereas with her, look how far she went. And this is only one part. So keep pushing me to play it all. All of it. Because this went on and on and on. You had people in boxes. This is just one clip, 14 minutes long. But I don't believe in raising all this up on Talia. Continue though. Continue to lie. Continue to lie. And I will show everything and prove everything. We've already seen how much of a liar you are tonight. And the things you've said and done and invalidated everyone's traumas. You're constantly using kids as an example all the time. But want to say that you don't talk about kids. You do all the time. You're a sick woman.
It was mainly verbal
And she talks about her DV.
abuse more than anything else, like things, and also things like what I wore. You know, we always used to say, "Oh my God, you look a state," and you know, I know I do now, but at the time I used to wear nice clothes and you know, and that kind of thing. And you know, many years ago. So yeah, there was a lot of like verbal abuse and emotional, mental, and all of that kind of thing. Like things I had to call him at a certain time, and things like that. And then so I had to call him at a certain time and stuff like that. So it was more verbal and things, and you know, he used to do things that were cruel, you know, to upset me, because he seemed to get off with seeing me upset. It was really weird. But then I met another guy, and I was with him for about 7 years. 7 years I was with him for. And I didn't see I did see it, but I didn't really like,
I know, Kerry. I'm hoping not to have to show the whole incident, but I will do. And I know Rick's has been looking for a lot of these clips as well, but I know where they all are. Because I've been through everything today. So I know they're wanting to see it as well because she's lying about them constantly. Thank you, Lisa. But she wants to keep lying all the time, blaming me for things that had nothing to do with me. Then I will prove it. Thank you, Lisa.
until I left the
Thank you, JD, my love.
relationship, kind of, you know, what he did and what, you know, the control, very, very controlling. It was like, Oh, sorry, I got sore foot. And then I met this other guy, and he was also the same way. So you know, I was saying about the pattern. You know, especially when you're not healed from that first relationship. So I kind of went.
So you want to sit and talk about things that you've been through, and everyone's got to believe you or sympathise with you, while you're sitting there telling other women and men and anybody that they haven't been through anything. You're lying. You sat with Alex Brigham. You're a liar. Well, you've just sat with Alex Brigham for the last 2 months. And you'll sit there and go, I don't care who believes me and who doesn't. Well, other people do. Not everyone's as sick as you. You sit and invalidate everybody's trauma. It's disgusting.
Straight into another relationship when I wasn't healed, I suppose. So I went into another relationship, and and that was physical. Not so much verbal, but physical, and I think that's when I hit my.
If you've been through all of this, why'd you tell other women that they haven't been through it then? If you've been through all of this, wouldn't you have some compassion or sympathy? If you've been through all of this yourself on multiple occasions, why do you think it's nice to tell Miss Red that she didn't go through every opportunity?
Back, you know, sometimes I get really problems with my back.
But then you come on the app and say that you stalked one of your exes and put trackers in his cars and everything. That's a form of domestic abuse. It's coercive control. So you've sat and admitted to being a perpetrator many times on the app.
Once you have problems with your back, that's it, forget it. And I think I was sitting on the bed, right, and I think you hit me in the face. This is a trigger, guys. And we were having an argument. And then he got me by here, and then he kind of pushed me back. It was in a hotel, and he pushed me back, and I kind of fell backwards like that.
I just wanted to make that point. I'm not going to play this because I know a lot of music could bring back up things in your own lives and stuff, so I don't want to play all of this, but I just wanted to show that she's opened up about her own traumas on here and her own domestic abuse and stuff like that, but she'll tell others that they haven't been through anything. Where's the compassion and the understanding as a woman? You're sharing this for sympathy, for people to say, oh, that's awful, and to validate you, but you're happy to invalidate others at any given opportunity.
I'm not bored with saying the same
Angie says she still stands by what she said about having a Down syndrome baby. Trigger warning.
stuff. I'm really not. No. Are you? Oh, have we got PLM in here? Guys, can we block PLM, guys? They're all PLM. Can you get them out of my chat, please? Thank you.
Thank you, JD Marie.
Carry on, Ange.
And that, not everyone is the same, because some people with a disability have a, mindset of a lot younger. And I do get it. So that's what I think I was really focusing on, and not the whole picture that she was only 18. And even if she wasn't 18, I don't think it's acceptable and appropriate to be talking to any female like that.
I'll move down.
However,
So she said people with this condition shouldn't be allowed to have children of their own. Thank you so much, Paul. When a lot of people with this are very intelligent, very normal, can live normal lives and everything, and are not defined by this. But she says that anybody with this should not have children of their own, or have any quality of life, be married and stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
you can talk, Corey, the things that he has come out with.
Okay. So I'm going to refer back to what you said in this clip, Angela.
Focusing on the disability bit, because toxic doubt, get out of my life. You're blocked. Goodbye. Out. With me, I treat everyone the same.
Treats everyone the same.
Clearly not.
Okay.